obliterated. Let's go. That was one shot. Ooh. Okay. Got him. I don't even need a knife. I don't know why I brought this out. Okay, so I'm gonna skin this like all the other rabbits. This was a beautiful shot, by the way, right in the head, like from probably 25 to 30 yards. I mean, it just dropped straight down. So very humane. But let's get to skinning. There we go. I already ripped the skin. And you just rip all the way around like that. There, you got one. And over here. And two. Look at that. Beautiful cut of meat right there. So once you get to this point, you just kind of pull there, and this whole thing should just pull right over its head. Just like that. Now we got a little rabbit sleeve here. So I'm going to tan that. Nice. And here's the rabbit fully skinned. Okay, so now I'm just filleting up the rabbit, and you can actually see when I went to twist this leg off, all the meat almost just like fell off the bone. I've never seen that before. So it might mean it's an old rabbit, maybe it's a young rabbit, I don't know. The meat feels really tender too. Like, that's one of the first things that I noticed. Okay, so I got the rabbit all filleted right here. Yes, those are ribs on the top. I'm going to try those, see how they turn out. I'm going to cook them separate from everything else, but I'm going to marinate them the same. This is what's left. That is a clean rabbit. There's just the middle down the chest, and then the spine and some of the hip. So this is the seasoning lineup. Got Old Bay seasoning for seafood, poultry, salads, meats, whatever. Got basil, got cayenne pepper, and we have garlic powder. I'm just going to put basically equal parts of all these in the meat and then fill it with water and marinate it. Hey guys, so you might notice I'm not in my own house. I'm actually dog sitting for my aunt. You will get to see him later, but for now I'm going to be cooking some rabbit fillets. So I just took these out of the fridge. They've been marinating for about 2 days now, and I just want to let them get to room temperature before I start cooking them, because I don't want them to cook unevenly. So I'm going to get all the seasoning stuff together right now. So I got my glass here, and the first thing I'm going to put in is Canadian seasoning, which is black pepper, salt, garlic, and dill and coriander. Next, I'm going to put in some dill weed. Then some garlic powder. Then some ancho chili, I don't know, pepper. It seems hot, so I'm going to try it. And that is what the mixture looks like. Okay, so it's probably been about 10 minutes now. This is feeling to be about room temperature. can already feel it getting warm. Okay, so this is looking pretty hot, so I'm just going to throw the legs on now. No sizzle. Oh boy, here we go. So, while the legs cook, I'm actually going to take the other pieces of meat that I have that don't have bones in them and just sort of dice it up so that it cooks a little bit more evenly, cooks a little bit easier. It's like back straps, the loins, and some, the breast a little bit too. Let's just flip these legs. So we got all this for rabbit fillets for just one back strap. Rabbits have pretty big back straps. Like, look at this. There's a chunk of meat. So to start, you're going to take the white film here off the back, and you can basically just start cutting it, and you'll see that it takes a little bit more to cut through that. So from there, you can just cut out, and then gives you a little lip to pull on. And after marinating, the whole thing should just come right off like that. And now here you have a good chunk of rabbit backstrap. It honestly kind of feels like ham. So I got the rabbit meat all diced up. Here you have your breast and loins, and here are your back straps. And this is what I'm going to use that seasoning on. I cut a little piece here off one of the calves, so I'm going to give it a shot. That tastes pretty good. So you can see this starting to get a nice tint to it. I think that these are probably just about done. The front legs are done, so I'm just going to take those off, but the back legs need to stay on for a bit longer. You can see I kind of cut them open. I'm going to try this, see how it tastes. I mean, it tastes like rabbit. It's kind of tough to dial in on what the taste is. You just kind of have to try it. Okay, now both the back legs are done also. This is what the back legs look like. I cut off a chunk of meat right there. I'm going to try that. These look very done. The front legs I already ate, threw them away. But look at that beautiful golden brown. That's fantastic. That was some good rabbit. Alright, so now we're going to get to the real main course here. Seasoned meat. So I am going to just take the seasoning and just start mixing it right in. Okay, threw down a little bit more olive oil. This is what it looks like before, all seasoned up. This is gorgeous. Now, just throw it on there. Looks amazing. This is probably going to be done in like 2 minutes. One last final touch, I'm just going to pour a little bit of Worcestershire sauce on it. Okay, these are now all done. I just cut the biggest one open and it's cooked all the way through. So I'm just going to take these and throw them on the plate. Look at the golden brown on all of these. So just little nuggets cooked perfectly. Let me try one. Wow. That last minute Worcestershire was the money maker. This is beautiful. This is so good. You know what it's time for though? It's time to eat this while watching one of my favorite YouTube channels, Deer Meat for Dinner.
He's making his way to the other bank. Good cast.
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed that catch and cook. It was certainly delicious. I definitely want to try fried rabbit again. I remember that being the best yet, and I haven't done it again since the first time. So I definitely want to try that again. That's going to be probably the next time. And yeah, I don't know. I'm back from my trip, but I still have a ton planned for this channel. So stay tuned, be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.